with being kind of not so focused on labeling like my shots, my game, whatever I do as like good, bad, and get frustrated with yourself, having certain expectations, but rather just observing what's going on and enjoying. This is kind of why I'm playing anyway.
Hey, my name is Joel, and this is my Path to Peak Performance podcast, where we talk about my journey on the way to achieve peak performance.
Badminton has been really good in the past 2 weeks. I have really enjoyed it, and overall things have been going pretty nicely. So the big kind of elephants in the room are my sort of injuries and things not going so well that I'm struggling with for a while, and this was Achilles. In recent weeks, I think that in last episode I forgot to mention that I felt that I was loading my knee quite a bit, and yeah, it was not like hurting, but it felt like I was like really loading it a lot. And last week I finally started doing some of those easy and sort of boring exercises for strengthening the tendons. And as much as you cannot strengthen tendons in a week, I can say that first of these 2 weeks has already I felt better. My tendons were like both knee and Achilles have not been that bad, and I was able to like go through all of my trainings and finish the week, recover, and next week go again, which is really good. I'm really happy that at least that week this is helping. We'll have to see how it continues forward. I was also not going crazy, killing myself with running around on the court, but I did all of the trainings, like morning ones with Raul, evening ones, group trainings, and playing nicely. So it's working out really well. It's sometimes really surprising how some really simple small things that you know about but just don't do, when you start doing them, like help. And how you see, if I just started earlier, because it's so simple, it doesn't take much time, no crazy effort, and it helps. And the thing I was doing is basic zero program from KneesOverToesGuy. You have probably heard of him. If not, like the whole internet has. I know about this program. I have took his book a while ago, and I have done it in the past, and it was really nice. And still somehow, when I had this thing, I haven't been doing it. And then I contacted some weeks ago on their chat, and I was like, so what do I do? I have this problem with Achilles. I know about your programs, but I'm also like concerned, how do I balance this with my training? Because my regular badminton training puts also some load on my legs, and I'm afraid that this will be kind of like too much. How do I balance this out? And then they were saying like, okay, like we have like, they sent a bunch of materials that were like really helpful and useful, even if I was not paying them anything yet. And they recommended that like if I become a member, then they can like look more and guide me for what to do. And they even gave me a coupon for the first 3 months, and I took it. I didn't yet write them back to like guide me more. I was just okay, let me start simple. It is like simple zero program. It's not that difficult, and even though I know all the exercises, I know how it goes, I use the app to click through it, somehow like simple and nice, and I did it. So in the end, you can know all the exercises. Information is always there, but what counts is results. And for me, I took to install this app to click this through, to finally do it. Maybe it's not the only thing, but even if I would pay, I don't know by heart now like what is the monthly fee. If it makes me do it, it's useful. So yeah, really happy about that. I am definitely going to continue doing it, and we'll see how it does things like long term, or like at least longer than 1 week term. So yeah. The other thing related to badminton was last week what I was mentioning about this book, The Inner Game of Tennis, which gave me additional perspective on how to approach training, how to look for things, with being kind of not so focused on labeling like my shots, my game, whatever I do as like good, bad, and get frustrated with yourself, having certain expectations, but rather just observing what's going on and enjoying. This is kind of why I'm playing anyway, because I like it. And I was really trying to be more just not thinking like, oh, I need to hit this shot, it needs to be good, I need to figure it out, but more like observe what I'm doing and have fun, play around, like kind of like a kid. And at least during like this time so far, it seems to be working pretty well. This morning training with Raul, where I'm focusing more on like technical aspect, it feels like the shots are getting better pretty fast. I mean, this is not something that you can put a number on and like measure it, but at least the feeling is better. So I would say it's helping. And on the group trainings where I play, I felt like I was playing better. I had better feeling. If I like do some mistake, I'm like trying to like understand what I'm doing, like how to do it better, like having fun with it. But the best thing of all is that while I'm playing, regardless of whether I do some like stupid shitty shot or like good shot, or I miss hit or don't miss it, I'm having fun, I'm enjoying. And this is something that I kind of forgot. Sometimes I was so focused on how I need to get better, how I need to like win or whatnot, and then if I started doing like some crappy shots and easy mistakes, I got like frustrated and like angry at myself. And this is not helpful, and I'm really happy that this is improved, at least during this like time. I will really try to like keep it going, because I think it makes my life better and easier, because I want to enjoy what I'm doing, and I think it definitely helps with performance and growth as well. So since as I mentioned, I'm going on vacation, or for those of you who are new, yeah, I'm going went on a vacation to Greece, to Corfu, during the second week of this update. So badminton trainings were only the first week, and only on Monday of the second week, because Tuesday I fly to Corfu. And I have enough time on weekend to rest. Monday training both were good, with Raul in the morning, and evening one were these matches, which were like fun and enjoyable. You can see some of the footage here. This was great. And during the rest of the trip, I will have a rest a bit, but I will continue doing those exercises. Zero program, start with basics, nothing crazy. I can load it a bit more if some exercises are too easy, but I want to keep with it for a bit before I maybe try to adjust and add something or whatnot. This is really great. Regarding calisthenics, I'm experimenting with some things. I was doing like lots of different research again on like this strength training, how, what, and so forth. And some stuff that I'm playing around now with is also this concept of being kind of like more like a kid, like being playful and playing around with these things, not having training as a chore where you go and then grind for like an hour and a half. but play around throughout the day. So I don't know, if I have 4 sets of pull-ups and 4 sets of rows and so forth in the training, I can go and like, I don't know, do a set of pull-ups, then go do around some random stuff, do like another one, and split it around throughout the day. This gives the benefit that every set that I do, I'm like kind of more fresh. So like the set is more better in a sense that it's more quality and so forth. The negative thing can be that, yeah, if I'm doing it with like kind of like full power, I'm not, every time I randomly pass by my rings to do like pull-ups, I'm not warming up every time. So potentially if I'm doing something that's too demanding, maybe it's good to warm up. Although pull-ups are, I don't know, I'm doing like set of like 7 currently only. It's a small number, but I'm trying really to like pull them as high as possible with control. Stay there for like second or 2 and slowly control down to like pull, hang, and then like pull up. And this is just so much more difficult than just like pumping till like chin going like a bit over. It makes a huge difference. It's a lot more difficult, but I'm focusing on quality and I really want to get them like high. I want to be able to, with when I do it with the bar, to put bar on chest and hold it there. I can currently like hit myself and like pull strong, but I cannot hold the bar fully on my chest. But the height has increased definitely throughout this. Anyway, I diverged from the topic. Point was that, yeah, I do like sets of like around 7, so this is not kind of at the max, like absolute strength when you can do like only a few reps. So maybe it's not so dangerous to do it without some warm-up. This like part of the training where I train for like either, you know, like from liver or those like planches. That part I do like a warm-up, and I do that part of the training fully like together in one go. Maybe I like take like some longer breaks, like not like kind of like counting the 1 minute passes or whatever, but like chill fully without like some rush. But this is anyway like short part of it. So the trainings currently are not that like I go and do something for 1.5 hours, but I split it around throughout the day and like kind of play around, have fun with it. So we'll see what kind of difference does it make. Yeah, set might be more quality, but at the same time, if I'm doing them sort of in a row, even though there is some like break in between, you still have some fatigue, and maybe it does overall create more load on the body, which might stimulate it to push it to become stronger. I don't know, we'll have to see for a bit longer period, maybe like 1 mesocycle, and see what's the difference with it. I'm still experimenting. I want to kind of find a way that's like more playful, more fun, and still like progressive, so that it's a lot easier to maintain, especially with like bazillion other things that I'm currently dealing with. I have also a full-time job, etc., and all of these trainings are kind of like another job, and it is challenging. It's not easy. I enjoy it and I want to make it work, and I want to get stronger. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, nothing else super special today. No special, I don't know, philosophy or whatnot. No other updates. See you in 2 weeks when I'm back from Corfu. And yeah, enjoy your training. Have fun.